Sporting. So this is all dump land, okay? Okay, is there any 2 persons on the bus that did not sign?
No.
Just hold up your hand. Any 2 persons that did?
I signed for them. My girls. She signed for me and my sister.
She didn't write your.
Everyone signed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
they're missing their.
Oh. Yeah, man, so this is as far as where the ship used to dock for exporting. So this is all dump land, where we are now. Okay? These 2 used to be the old storeroom or the old warehouse. The one straight in front of us with the green top roofing used to be the jailhouse for the slaves. And the one way up the top there with the thatch roofing used to be the slave master's house. And all these buildings are over 300 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And the stones that build it are called ballast stones. And none of these stones are from Jamaica. They're from England.
Yeah.
Really?
Wondering how they got here.
Oh.
Because when the ship used to come, it used to come empty. So in order to keep it stabilized on the sea, they used to load the stones on it to bring it here. And then they empty them off and load back with the sugar cane, molasses and rum and take back. So that's the way these stones get here. Alright? Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Also speak another language which we call it Patois. Anyone familiar with the Patois language?
No.
Okay. When you're going today, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be seeing some Jamaicans for your tour guide. Okay? Okay, so you're going to be hearing a lot of... If somebody asks you something and it's yes, what would you say?
Yes.
Yeah, man. What would you say?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And if somebody asks you something and it's no, this one is kind of tricky now. What would you say?
No, man.
What would you say? Say That's how we say no here. And if you should have a wonderful day or you should drink some rum and somebody asks you how you're feeling, what would you say?
Yeah, man.
You would feeling airy. You have an airy feeling.
Airy.
Yeah, man. And that words come from Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whenever time he smoked the weed, he said he'd have a airy feeling.
Airy feeling.
Yeah, man. So that one come from Bob Marley, okay?
You have a airy feeling.
Here, and we are on the Falmouth Main Road heading towards the town of Falmouth. Before we go any further, what do you notice different on this road? What's the difference you see?
We're driving on the wrong side of the
Driving on the
road.
wrong side, yeah, man. Here in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, we drive on the left side, which we call it the right side. But if you go over on the right side, that's suicide. So we play it safe to stay on our left. And here in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 different types of drivers. Can anyone tell me what the 2 types of drivers are? We have the CJ, and the GJ. Can anyone tell me what the CJ means?
Crazy.
Crazy.
The CJ is for the crazy Jamaican driver. And the GJ is for the good Jamaican driver, which is me. So you're safe, fans, okay?
Look at the cop.
Yeah, man. And to your right, that is how our Jamaican police
It's a
looks.
tough police guy.
Oh,
That's the looks of our Jamaican police. To your right, it takes you to the Falmouth Town Center, while to the left takes you to the Falmouth Market. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on our journey today, feel free to ask me any question you wish. If you ask me a question and I can't find an answer to it, I will. Yeah, man, definitely. If you ask me a question and I can't find an answer to it, I will truthfully make up something. Okay? Yeah, man. To your left, this building you're looking at is a government-owned building. It's a Falmouth Art Trust. And this is where students go to learn trade, like to finish their skills, like mechanic, carpentry, plumbing, and a lot more skills, whenever time they graduated from high school. So we are now leaving the Falmouth town, and we are on Market Street. Market Street was given the name from way back in the 17 and 1800 by slave. This is the street that the slave used to come to do their marketing. It's the main entrance and exit out of Falmouth town, and it's also the longest street here in Falmouth. So if you should circle the town of Falmouth, you will end up right back on this street, so you can't be lost. Constructed building. That is the Falmouth Market, and it's newly built. So the market that I show you back in the town, they're gonna move it and bring it right over here to your right, in order to ease the traffic inside the town. On both sides of the road, these trees you're looking at are known as mangrove. Anyone familiar with mangrove? Yeah man, these trees are not just some trees, they're special. There are 7 types in the world, but there's only 4 to be found in Jamaica. That's the red, the black, the white, and the buttonose. The red we used to make red floor polish, while the black we used to make black shoe polish. These trees act as buffers, so whenever time we have hurricane or storm, these trees help to cut the excess wind. And their roots are also like sponge, so whenever time we have excess rain, these roots absorb most of the water, so we have less flooding.
Wow.
Straight in front of us, this bridge that you're looking at is the main highway to Kingston. Kingston, the capital of Jamaica, to your far left to the east, at about 4.5 hours from here. But you can take 2.5 hours to get there if you drive with a CJ. Yeah man. And to the right of this bridge, to the direction where we're going now, you will find Montego Bay. And Montego Bay is the second city of Jamaica, and it's also the tourist capital of Jamaica. Okay, to your left, ladies and gentlemen, you will see a purple and green and white building, a colorful building. That's the William Knibb Memorial High School. Can anyone tell me which famous Jamaican used to go to that school?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley? You sure it wasn't me? Okay, it was Usain Bolt.
Oh.
Yeah man, the fastest man in the world used to go to that school.
Wow.
That's where he graduated from, and that's where he started his running career. Okay?
That's cool.
And you're also almost in Usain Bolt's hometown. Usain Bolt was born and grew in this parish of Trelawney, at about 8 miles from here, to a small community by the name of Sherwood Content, and that's where his parents is still living now. Usain Bolt used to run 8 miles every morning to this school and run back home 8 miles every evening. He's always sweaty. The students used to laugh at him, but he didn't care, he just kept running. And now he's the fastest man in the world, and he's also rich. Yeah man. Here in Jamaica, all students wears uniforms to school. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah man, all students wear uniforms to school. And the girls wear colored uniform, depending on which school they attend. And no 2 schools wear the same color uniform. Every school wears a different color uniform to identify them. But all boys wear khaki pants and khaki shirt, no matter what school they attend. So in order to identify which school each boy attend, they use a piece of the girl's uniform to make an epaulette to wear on their shoulder or their breast pocket. So that's how you know which high school each boy attend. And in this parish of Trelawney, Falmouth, it's a very famous parish. For instance, does anyone know the movie that James Bond did, Live and Let Die?